Hey everyone, welcome back to Brownlow Books. Welcome myself back as well. I went a little bit of an unintended hiatus. I was busy, I wasn't reading, I didn't want to read anything. I took a little time. And now I'm back. I've read an ebook, and my tablet doesn't want to turn on. It's dead. I can't even get the photo of the cover up. I don't know how to edit shit, so you're just gonna have to go and find this cover yourself, because I'm fucking over it. I'm over it already. I haven't even started. I'm over it. Okay, so I read Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Now, if you know anything about this book, maybe you just looked it up, it is sort of paranormal. We have a little ghost boy. Sherla, that's not really your thing, is probably what you're thinking right now, because I have said before that I don't do the paranormal. But in this case, it was book club book, so I read it. Was not on my radar at all. I don't even think I'd ever even heard of it before my friend chose it. My friend chose it. We roll a die to pick our books out of a long list that we all submit into. Anyways, yeah, so rolled the die, it landed on this one, and I'm like, okay, first time we're doing this, and it lands on a fucking paranormal book that I don't want to fucking read. Okay, great. Then I looked into it. It is a young adult book. It is centered on our trans protagonist and a little ghost boy. So it is very heavy on the LGBTQIA plus IS, whatever, all the letters that I can't keep up on anymore because I'm old. What is it? 2SLGBTQIA plus. Yeah, I got there. I can't think on my feet. I'm not even on my feet. Okay, so it's been a while since I read it, to be honest, and I just totally blanked on all of the characters' names. Shit. Anyways, okay, it is paranormal, it is a romance at the same time, it is very LGBT heavy, like our protagonist is a little trans boy who is also gay, and oh my god, fuck his fucking family, because they're like, oh, well, he's gay, so he still likes boys, he's still a girl, it's fine. Fuck them. Fuck the whole family. They fucking made me so furious. Okay, so the author is actually trans as well, and I'm gonna point out my most absolute favorite thing about the book, which is just the tiniest little thing. Just, you don't even really notice until you think about it, and then you're like, oh, okay. So, our protagonist, whose name I'm still blanking on, yeah, never, ever in the entire book gets dead named. Not a single fucking time, even with the family being kind of not great people. Kinda loved that. So it is very Latinx heavy as well. All the characters are, most of all, I think it's all the characters are Latinx in LA, and basically they are Brujex, and they like care for this graveyard with all the ancestors, and they can actually like see spirits and stuff, which is how we get to our cute little ghost boy. Yeah, he's not supposed to be there. I'm just gonna ramble on for this for a while, yeah? Yeah, he's not supposed to be there. And, you know, as teen romances will do, they fall in love. Little ghost boy and little boy you can see ghosts fall in love. For a little while, I forgot what I was reading, and I was just like, oh, what a cute little romance, and then it takes a hard turn, and I was like, oh right, that's what the fuck this book is about. I forgot. Yeah, so I enjoyed reading it a lot, considering that it wasn't on my radar at all. I'm really happy that it's out there for the young people who need it. I am obviously not the target audience. I'm a fucking 36-year-old white woman, okay? I am not the intended audience of this book. I still loved it. I love that it's out there. More books like this out here. It is a recent release. I think it was late 2020. I kind of forget that now too. It's been a while, guys. Should have refreshed myself before starting this video, but here the fuck we are, so we're going with it. Yeah, so I gave it 4 stars. Because obviously, like I said, I'm not the intended audience for it. I'm not the target demographic. So for me, it's a 4-star read. It is a debut novel, and it's amazing for a debut novel. It's just not my kind of thing. So this 4 stars is absolutely not a reflection of what the book is, but more of a reflection of my feelings. And that it's good, but I'm like, it's not for me. Does that make sense? Well, doesn't really matter. Here we are and we're going with it. The theme of this fucking, what are we at? 6-minute fucking video is Charlotte just like, yeah, it wasn't for me, but I loved it. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we are. Whatever. Just go with it. Just go with it. We're going with the flow. Yeah, so 4 stars. Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Enjoyed it a lot. If you're into young adult romance, you should read it. If you're into Latin culture, Latinx cultures, you should read it. If you like a paranormal, otherworldly kind of thing, you should definitely read it. if you that hard right, that's left. But you see that took a hard right turn, whichever way that is, right now for you guys. Near the end, and it's very much to do with the paranormal at that point, and like very much mixes the paranormal with the Latinx cultures, so that was really, like, I found it really cool despite not being into that shit. So that's where we are. I'm gonna stop rambling because I think I've said the shit I need to say. Honestly, we're at a point now where I don't care if you like and subscribe. I'm making these fucking videos for me.